Hi guys, I'm Bucky Gamgee here, and today we're making another video. Not a cooking video because I've made in a while. Plus, I kind of want to make these, so we're making stuffed peppers today, which is gonna be fun. Pretty easy too. So the things you will need, we'll start over here. You'll need a pot, maybe not this big, depending on how much peppers you use. Just to boil your peppers in. You get them pre-cooked. I don't know what the instructions say. Then you need a saucepan, a little high saucepan like this one to cook your meat in and the other stuff you add to it. You also need this baking pan here to bake it in the oven. Then you're gonna need your peppers. We're gonna use 3 peppers. Use the green peppers or the bell peppers as you want to call them. You need some cheddar, whatever kind of cheddar you like. Some tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. You need some diced tomatoes. You can get them in a can. It's easy, cheap. You need half an onion chopped, 1 pound of ground beef. I called for a long grain rice, but we're using brown rice because it was cheaper. It's not going to make a really big difference there. Obviously salt and pepper to taste. You're going to need water as well. Tablespoon of salt. Half a cup of this. So basically half of this. Like half a cup of that, I think. So yeah, let's get started. So now onto our first step. We're going to take our dill peppers, or whatever peppers you want to use. You can use basically any pepper you want. We're just using the green dill peppers. What you want to do is you want to cut the top off and take the innards out, so you don't have any of the seeds or anything. Kind of like what we already did with the other two. We took everything out basically, so you can have like an inside to put everything in. So let's get started. Don't cut too deep because you want all that room to fit your good stuff in.
That's called stuffed peppers.
And save this because you're gonna need some of the pepper, chopped pepper, to go in with your meat, so that's good. And this you just take, and you see how they're connected on the sides there, you just take your knife in, go like that, cut into it. Cut that off.
And get all that stuff out.
And then basically when you get that part, you can go like this, shake it and pull it out. Just like, look at that. That's all the seeds. See, the thing in a pepper, the things that make it hot are the seeds, not the pepper itself. So make sure you get all the seeds out for sure, because that's what will make it hot.
Unless we're talking jalapeno peppers. Those are hot either way.
Oh yeah, those are jalapeno peppers. I'm just talking about peppers in general. So again, make sure you get all the seeds out. Well, it should look good. It should look like that. And now you got a nice little pepper stuff.
Stuffed up with the peppers on.
Yep. Okay, once you have your onions all cut, the next thing you want to do is get your pot full of water and boiling, getting it going, and while that's happening, we're going to cut our onion. Again, you only need half, so you don't need to dice the whole thing, just dice half of it, because then you can save the other half for later. So you start by
taking the sticker off.
Well, that's part of it. Never really cut an onion before. Now there's a layer of skin you need to peel off.
Now it's shiny.
There we go. So once you start getting it off, it should come off fairly easily. So just peel it off just like that. Okay, then what you do is you're going to want to cut this end off. Kind of try to get a good cut. There we go. Cut that end off. Now just cut in half. And yours are going to cut in half.
Okay.
And I can save the other half for later. Again, there's this brown skin we need to take off. It's a lot easier to take off once you cut the end off and you have cut your egg in half. I mean your onion in half. I don't know why I called it an egg. Also, you don't want to peel this whole brown skin off your whole onion if you're only using half, because then it helps preserve the onion, the other half of the onion, a little bit longer. Helps from like bacteria and stuff. It's skin. It's like us. You don't want to kill that half you're not using. It's pricking me a pain sometimes. There we go. Got it. And it should be white like this. Now you just take and you just dice it. Make it small pieces, which you need. And it's gonna break apart like that because onions have layers. And an ogre is like an onion, it's got layers. Just keep chopping that up, don't chop your fingers. And again, you might not be using all of this that you chop up, so don't worry. Always save it for something else. Okay, now that once you have your onion cut, this may look like a lot, but we only need 1/4, or you can add more or less if you want, but the recipe calls for 1/4, so let's fit as much as you can into this cup of 1/4, or however much you're gonna use, and then you can obviously save the rest with your half an onion that you have left. So I'm gonna go and kind of get as much as I can into 1/4 cup.
Which is about a handful.
So there is my 1/4. And look at all the rest I can save for later. I might add a little more, depending on how much meat I have. So yeah. Okay, now once you got your water boiling, as you can see, it's pretty boiling. Take your peppers, these things, green things, and you put them in the water for 5 minutes uncovered. I don't know why, but that's what the recipe says. So let's do that. You obviously want them to be under the water. Grab a spoon, pop that in there.
Yeah, get it filled with water and then, there you go.
Again, kids, or whoever's watching, don't want to burn yourself.
To anyone who is like a child, like any child, make sure you have a parent with you.
Yeah.
Do not try and do this without a parent, even if you're like a teenager. So
now we're gonna let that sit for 5 minutes, and we're gonna go over here, and we are gonna cut these onions. You might not need to cut them all.
The peppers.
The peppers. I'm losing it today, guys. But we only need 1/4 of these. Again, you can add more or less if you want, but the recipe calls for 1/4 of onion into the meat mixture, like the meat that we're putting inside the pepper. So we're gonna cut up as we wait for that 5 minutes. We're gonna cut this up and we're gonna put that into there. A little bit easier to cut than the onion.
That's because it's laying flat and it doesn't have layers.
Like an ogre.
as the ogre was saying that, he was eating an onion.
Was he? Okay, so guys, our peppers are done cooking. We just drained them and put them right there to cool off a little bit until we get our meat cooked, which we're gonna do right now. I'm cooking it right now at between a medium and a medium high. And what you want is when you put them in, you want it to sizzle. You want to hear that sizzling of the meat. All the juices coming out. Then you know it's hot enough. So we're going to take that and put our meat in. We're going to put our 1/4 cup of onions and our 1/4 cup of diced peppers in there. And we're going to let this cook. And then we'll come back to you. Now that your meat is all brown, you got that excess grease or fat, as they call it in the recipe. And you're going to want to drain that into a container. Like so, we're choosing a Tupperware container so it doesn't go, because you don't want to dump it down the sink because it hardens and clogs your sink up. So we're just going to use this Tupperware container. And try not to lose all your good stuff, just get rid of the fatness.
Create like a glass jar. If we save like a glass jar, we can put it in that too.
Mm-hmm.
Tip for everyone who buys those glass jars and throws them away, you could save them for that. Which I haven't really been doing.
My mom has like some like metal container that she uses to pour the grease into. If you can't get rid of it all, it's no big deal. A little in there's not going to kill anybody.
No.
See, like that much in there is not going to hurt anybody.
No. And we lost a little bit of meat.
And then after that you add your can. Okay, so now after you've drained your oil, your grease, you add your diced tomatoes, you add your uncooked rice, you add the Worcestershire sauce, your salt, and a dash of pepper to this, and then you want to bring it to a boil. And then once it's brought up to a boil, you want to bring it down to a simmer and cover it for like, I don't know how long it was. Let me check my recipe.
AKA the phone.
Yeah, the reduce it, cover and simmer for about 20 minutes or until your veggies are tender. Now that you have cooked it, your stuff in it, and it's been like 20 minutes or until your vegetables are moist and tender, you're gonna add your 1 cup of cheddar cheese and mix that around. Mix that around. Don't forget to preheat your oven to the 350 so you can cook these bad boys.
Yeah.
Once you got this nice and mixed in, it's a little melted, we're gonna put this stuff right into our peppers.
That looks
I am using a spoon right now because it's going to make it easier to put it into the pepper itself.
Look at that. Yummy, yummy goodness.
Okay, we can turn our heat off for this. And now let's go stuff our peppers. Come over here, we've already got our peppers lined up and ready to go in this container that we're going to be cooking it in. And I'm going to try to do this right-handed, even though I'm lefty in some things. And I'm just going to go like that and just put it.
Oh, that worked out really well. Look at the steam coming off of that.
There's the first one stuffed. Second one. And now for the last one. We might have a little bit of this left, but that's fine. You can always save it for later, or you can eat it now, or whatever.
Or overstuff the pepper.
Or you can put it in down here and help it cook some more.
Yep. Oh, yummy. Now put that stuff down at the bottom.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Give it some extra flavor. Uh-oh, pepper's falling.
Kind of fell unless it's in there a bit. Not too bad. Okay, now what you do after this is you get your tin foil and cover it up. And now we stick it in the oven for 30 minutes. Once your oven's preheated, like ours is. And there you go. Now you just wait until it's been cooking in the oven for 30 minutes. Okay guys, once your 30 minutes are done, and your timer has gone off, then you are done cooking. You can pull these bad boys out of the oven. Ooh, that smells good.
Woo, look at that steam.
That one looks all over. Not too big of a deal.
Look at that.
And there you go. That is all cooked and ready for you to eat. Get one good last look at those up close. Yeah. Hope you like this video and give this recipe a try. It's pretty good. It's gonna look good. So I hope you like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And I'm Bucky Gamgee, and I will see you later.